Welcome back. 12 different states from different regions of the world are evaluated at the 40th session of the Universal Periodic Review at the UN Human Rights Council. Today, it was the time for Iceland and Venezuela.
The United Nations headquarters in Geneva today hosted the Universal Periodic Review of Human Rights in Venezuela. Vice President Delcy Rodriguez opened the session by denouncing the compliance of some member states with the sanctions, which she described as illegitimate. Venezuela undertook its third Universal Periodic Review, not without its difficulties, because we have gone through failed attempts of assassinations, mercenary invasions, sabotage to our vital infrastructure, economic warfare in full expansion of coercive and unilateral measures that behave as real weapons of mass destruction, harmful, systematic, and generally affecting the full enjoyment of human rights by the Venezuelan people. Following the report submitted by Venezuela, more than 100 countries have intervened to offer recommendations for the promotion of human rights in the country. Many of them have denounced the punitive measures applied against Venezuela.
We recommend to continue the battle against inequality and poverty, maintaining efforts to subsidize public services targeted by illegal, coercive, and unilateral measures imposed by foreign governments.
We recommend the government of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to improve the economic well-being of its people. Despite the harsh economic situation, we condemn the use of coercive and unilateral measures against the country.
To oppose unilateral coercive measures to pressure Venezuelan leaders, we want to see a resolution of differences by the citizens themselves. Without external interference, we recommend continuing to cooperate with the special procedures of the Council.
In her speech, the Venezuelan Vice President questioned the role of the UN Human Rights Council in relation to the North-South gap. This Council must reflect the human rights system must put itself at the service of the peoples, to put an end to imbalances and inequalities. In addition to the report submitted by Venezuela, the reviews evaluates the report of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights and the report of independent bodies managed by the Council. The outcome of the review will be included in a final report containing the recommendations of the various states of the United Nations, which Venezuela will have to implement in view of the next assessment to happen in the next 5 years.
Now we move on to other topics. In